Today, it's a PIAA Boys Quad A Eastern semifinal between Stroudsurg and Lower Merion. Years with us tonight, it is Kobe Bryant. He will wear 33. He is a 6'6" guard. Yes, a guard for the Aces. The 7. For the Aces, Emery Dabney, a 5'10" sophomore, wears number 13. Number 21 is a 6'3" sophomore, Dan Pangrazio. Number 22, a 6'3" senior, Jermaine Griffin. Number 33, a 6'6" senior, Kobe Bryant, the National Player of the Year, son of LaSalle and NBA player Joe Jellybean Bryant. And Brandon Pettit, a 6'5" junior, wears 34. Are the Mounties, Lacey, Reed, Elbasuni, Slavin. You get a good look at Emmett Donnelly, who
a little bit and get into the bucket easier without being called.
And Grazio, and to handle Dabney.
And what to look for just watching this game. There you see Donnelly on Kobe, KB.
Kobe Bryant for
Elbasuni's quickness. Donnelly's quick. You got Kyle Reed. Slavin can move the ball.
Down, tip, saved, but right to Slavin. Lacey drives, has it blocked.
Basketball scholastic player, boy, that's saying something. Got to stop him out that far out.
Bryant on the pull-up, gets the roll. Bryant, not many others have handled the ball here. Dabney, no. Rebound and a tip up, good. Lacey, in fact, thought he had the basket. Here's Bryant, dishes to the corner for Pangrazio, who drives into the lane.
Bryant gets rid of the basketball also. Donnelly trying to do his best to stay with him, but Bryant at 6'6" has some quickness too.
Elbasuni on the miss, Bryant with the rebound. 6'6" point guard. Leans, gets it. Against Chambersburg, came back, hit a couple of big threes in a 19-0 run. Here's Donnelly on the drive. 4.1 rebounds a game with 72 steals on the season. Lacey from the out.
Mistake, the fans are going to be all over him. Look at that, behind the back.
Slavin has trouble handling it. Pangrazio with the steal. Up ahead for Griffin. Griffin will be...
Bad player though. We saw him early here. He's great leaping ability. Callahan gets up there. Isn't he in front of him, but should go right at him.
Hatcher, Slavin on the rebound. Up ahead, he's got Lacey up there. Lacey had to run it down. Has it blocked by Bryant. One-on-one. Here's Kobe. Through the legs. Goes left side for Dabney. No. Rebound on the foul. 10 against Scranton. Second one, roll.
A little tight to knowing they're playing in Lower Merion. You know, a little phobia with this too. As the Mountain Valley Conference and East Penn League, you always had a thing going to Allentown. Now you're playing District 1 out of Philadelphia.
Hatcher with 4 shots at it.
A little bit when you play a club from down there because you have this feeling of playing the bigger schools from the Philadelphia area.
Bryant with the steal, the spin, he traveled.
Trying to sort of beg a little bit with the official there. KB doesn't see no man zone.
Reed lost it, wanted the foul. Here comes Bryant. Bryant past Donnelly. Bryant spins past Reed and lays it in. Well, just go too much further than that. Here's Reed. Reed gets him up in the air, goes up, gets the flint down the stretch in the last couple of games.
List of this club, he kind of is the one that's team that hits a few, makes a few penetrations, and you saw him there, can get things going.
Alley-oop. Kobe Bryant. Well, and there was nothing Donnelly could do.
There is no defense against that. Donnelly can be bodied to push him out of the way. Just body him when he wants to get in that low, and that's your only hope. Once he gets in there, it's all over. There it is.
They float it up for him. He flips it up in front of him. And Lacey thought about putting up the 18-footer. Slavin for Lacey. Lacey steps inside. He hits. Not played here in the States. He'll throw up the 3 and hit the side of the backboard. And it's pulled away by Griffin. Here comes Kobe Bryant. Bryant, the stutter, steps in and he hits it and gets the foul. For the first time, the team 1 for 4 from the stripe.
Sometimes you feel that should be an offensive foul, but I'll tell you what, it will go his way.
This one tried to get it to Dunn. Kobe Bryant on the steal, fakes right, finger roll, no. Pangrap rifles it down inside Pettit. Pettit will have to kick it back outside. Bryant, head fake, pull up, basket.
Rolls in.
Callahan for three, gets the bounce. Lacey outside and done. Callahan on the drive. No, Lacey's there for the rebound and the jam.
We'll get a good shot, Bob. If they can find the open player that is with Bryant playing off at everybody, and his soft touch on his jumper, I would be more afraid to play him on the perimeter rather than the paint. I think if he goes in the paint, hey, we can double, triple team him in there. Street, not often.
Is back to 11 off the passes. This is such a quick team. I'll tell you what, even without Bryant, it's a quick and pretty good basketball team. This one no good. Lacey with the foul. Looking for somewhere to go, nothing there. Lacey all over him. Fans want a 5 count. Here's Griffin on the drive, the flip, no. Gets his own rebound and hits the back.
Stroudsurg getting some good perimeter shots, but failing to fall for them. But they've got to get back into the contest by getting the lid off the basket when you force it in.
There is Bryant. Spin move, ran out of room, tipped away Reed on the steal. Here comes Stroudsurg on the run. El Basuni up ahead, will lay it up, have it tipped away, but Donnelly comes up with a rebound. Emery Dabney with the basketball. There is Brendan Pettit, Kobe Bryant, and Jermaine Griffin also in there. Alley-oop, blocked away by bounds again.
And not a good shooting team from the perimeter besides Bryant.
Dabney for three. That doesn't bounce. Pettit with another rebound, and he
on board.
Took them almost 4 minutes to score, though. There's Kobe Bryant with the steal. Bryant, stutter steps, leans, he'll get...
Tried to stop him, and just that change of the hands on the dribble by Bryant gets by Reed, but Donnelly with his speed comes up to challenge Bryant, makes the foul, but stops the goal.
There's Bryant. Stroudsburg has gone to his zone to try and...
Bob, he has full reins on things. I think if he wants to go inside, he does. He feels he's not getting it there, he'll go to perimeter.
Lacey inside, thought he got mugged.
Wow, hold it.
Here comes Bryant with the nice move and the pass to Pangrazio.
Okay. I think we'll give him that one. Runs the floor through the Mounties and then makes the great dish.
Can pass. Here's and Reed with his 4 fouls goes to the bench. The corner, Pangrazio for 3, got it. Jim Williamson comes over and helps out Dave Hancock. Inside, it's Pettit, and he puts it.
Brendan Pettit, 6'5", gets an easy one inside.
Slavin for 3, no. Run down, picked up by Dabney. Dabney will try and dish off to Pangrazio. Inside, behind the back pass.
In line as far as offensive ability.
Griffin there, lets him go. Donnelly misses the layup. Pettit with the rebound. Up ahead, Bryant, and Bryant is grabbed by Slavin. It will be an intentional foul. Beat us, but you're not going to do one of those thunder dunks. At the line, Kobe Bryant gets the first.
Me again, and I'm going to be repetitive here, but the impressive part of this kid's play is his basic
GoPro. He's got the size for the NBA, 6'6".
See right there now, missed that one, but Donnelly, you know, as soon as you slough off him, he'll take the jumper. You try to play him belly up, and boy, his quickness and abilities go right around. There it is, demonstrated there.
Yep. And gets the layup. You had that game a number of years back against Northwestern when Bobby Sura played for GAR.
Oh, yeah. That was probably one of the...
26.
And I talked about the Chester team, this Lower Merion team beating Chester, but St. Anthony's in that triple header. Remember handling Chester, so you can imagine #1 in the country scholastically.
Well, St. Anthony's beat these guys too. Only one of 3 teams to beat them. Reed.
Mount anything offensively, and of course it didn't do a good job under the boards. Haven't been doing a good job under the boards either, but just the presence of a Kobe Bryant, I think, takes you out of sync.
Bryant has 28. It's been tough for about everybody else. Here's Reed on the floater. Got
point area, very close.
Well, Stroudsburg did put on a 19-0 run against Chambersburg. This team is not Chambersburg, though.
So often and very quickly. That's a very quick movement to come with the left.
Bryant's next one, problems with some of those passes earlier.
Again, the difference being size and scholastic of the package.
Lacey over the line. Here's Reed. Reed, the fake and the drive and the layup. Lower Merion pulls it out a bit. Here's Bryant outside with Slavin defending. Pettit. Bryant makes the move, the drive, banks it off the glass and in.
Now there's a 6-6 kid again on the penetration.
Lastman, El Bassouni there.
There, he's the traffic cop out there, and he tells them we're all at the end of the first half, and they say, well, he's a good player. It doesn't look that good, but I think he is that smooth and that fluid that he's deceiving that way. He's a elastic player, no question about it. Talk about NBA.
Oh, wow. Donnelly with 9. Pettit inside Griffin. He lays it up. Here's Reed. Drives on Pettit, puts it up, floats it third quarter. But Lower Merion weathered the storm.
Yeah, it looked like they were going to make a run right away at the beginning of this second, and then just continually pulled away.
Pangrazio with 12, his second three-pointer. Donnelly gets Kobe. That's putting it in, lighting it up, and say, hey, I guarded him.
Exactly. With it in mind that they could compete with this team, and I just think they came out cold, number one, and just couldn't get it together.
13. Lead is down to 16. Bassouni with the takeaway. Boy, he ran right into El Bassouni. Slavin for 3. Ready for today's game. Thank you, Bill. Bryant fouled by
loose playing against those players. Normally a high school player won't.
Unless you do that. I'm sure he has thought very much about the end action. And you just don't say, I want to go pro. You say, okay, I've done this against them. Here's El Bassouni. Bassouni at the line. Doesn't get it. Kobe Bryant with the rebound. Bryant, but he can't this time. Bryant with the rebound. Knocked away. It's just 4 for 10. Tarek. He'll put up the 3. Reed with the rebound.
And again, and again.
He'll put up the 3 and gets it. 3. Slavin.
Don't hold it that long.
Bassouni for 3. No, comes up short. I think Dabney got a hand on it. Here comes Bryant. Bryant slices through everybody, but a foul called on. No, I left that, and I'm still running out. 36 points for Kobe Bryant. 63-50, a minute 5 remaining. Slavin inside, Lacey gets it.
They're going to set a screen. He's going to try to come to the ball, and they could try to hit him. But look at this, on the fly.
They leave Griffin open, and he will lay it in.
It happens, guys set loose on the fly like that, they have an easy one.
He'll pull up for the 12. 65-54, Bryant with it.
No quit in the Mounties.
They will quit. Not used to these afternoon games.
Yeah. The Lower Merion club not shooting fouls well, but Brendan makes his first, misses his second.
It is a 12-point lead, 35 seconds left. Reed will throw up the long 3, come up way short. Pangraz,
I understand, very
go gets to this point, loses
offensively, and you're facing a Kobe Bryant with his offensive performance, and here he is leaving the game. Getting a nice round of applause from everyone here. Stroudsurg, Mountie fans, Lower Merion fans, what have you. And well deserved. But did a respectable going in that direction now. So the other court.
Hatcher, 1 of 2. Moves 3 games in the States. Here's a 3-point shot, no good. And the follow by Leo Stacy, no. And at the buzzer, Kerry Walker hits. 71-54 the final.